All right, so this #1 welterweight contender has found his way back to a title fight. A lot of people didn't think he would get there, and he's made a career of proving doubters wrong.
You know, he carries a chip on his shoulder. You tell this man that he can't do something.
Right.
He will make it a point to get that done. He said from the moment he walked out the octagon last time and didn't win the belt, that I will be back. Many smirked at him. Many laughed. But his inner circle believed that it was only a matter of time before their guy got another chance. And when he got here, he would get the job done.
Now, some would argue he wasn't ready the first time around. I think that's probably a little bit too simplistic, but there's no denying. He has rounded out his game. He has evolved. He's maximized the developmental time, and a lot of people believe we will have a new champion by next year. So all eyes are on Khabib Nurmagomedov. Daniel, as your former teammate makes his return to competition here tonight, a lot of us felt like this moment would not materialize. He's chasing 30-0 now.
He's chasing 30-0. I mean, he's one of the only guys to get out of this thing clean. Nobody goes undefeated unless your name is Khabib Nurmagomedov. The guy has fought the best. He is a guy that lets you know what his intentions are, and he goes out there and he works the game plan. He's going to get in your face. He's going to try to overwhelm you with his wrestling. And you look at his boy Hasbulla in the corner. Khabib Nurmagomedov's looking for a big night.
The Dagestani social media legend Hasbulla Magomedov in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov ready to go, and so are we for our main event. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Shavkat Rakhmonov. And now he's the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. Well, they say everybody loses in mixed martial arts. I guess everybody except the Eagle, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Impossibly difficult to get this guy off of you once he takes you down. How do you prevent that from happening is the question for the opponent tonight. Takedown defense is there.
Look at the skip action that allows you to land that big knee.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. That's a pretty good right hand there by your teammate, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
You're so worried about the wrestling that when the hands come,
he's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Well, he was setting up the hooks early and often tonight. Watch for him to try to set it up again here. And there it is. Nicely done with that strike. You saw that one coming.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, how's that for executing the game plan? He told us he needed to get the early takedown, and he produces right out of the... Khabib's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, he got out.
Wow, that is amazing that he did not tap to that submission. He was in very deep, but he made slight movements, got off to the side, slipped his right arm out, and found safety. Great job defensively.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, Shavkat Rakhmonov getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up.
All right, let's see if the crowd can be mature as they get to the north-south position. Knee on belly. He's raining down, ground and pound. If he doesn't move on the bottom, he's going to get finished.
Looks like the referee could step in here. Khabib's back in north-south. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Nurmagomedov's back in full mount. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
30 seconds to go now.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
Oh, big elbow.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, heading back to the corner, and so Rakhmonov's eye is looking pretty bad at this point, DC. The cut man's gonna hustle in there and see if he can work on that, or that eye might swell shut. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's gonna do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's gotta move his head, and he's gotta be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
Ready. Ready.
Second round underway. Oh, big hook. That'll sting. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. Great job.
Well-placed shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Short uppercut and clinch by Nurmagomedov. All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taken a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to pay.
Got to keep those hands up. Might want to employ a high guard to try to... Oh! Got hurt again.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to react to. He should have got the fight finish on that.
Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he sets it up again here. He has punctuated with a connection by him there.
Almost done. If you hit a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Oh, great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Nurmagomedov. We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Gets up to beat his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt bad. very bad.
Well, he's got his back now. Final seconds. Shooting for the takedown here.
Good round.
Stop!
All right, so that round is in the books. Rakhmonov's eye has looked a whole lot better, DC. We'll see what the cut man can do to sort of stem the tide with the swelling, but if he's not able to get it to come down, that eye could swell shut. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship. Lands, that's as good a punch as he's thrown on it.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel is the one that lands perfect, and that one landed perfect.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Rakhmonov. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move. Wow, he actually reversed the position, but he didn't stop there. He took a strong top position himself.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you gotta look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Jonathan, he just gets up.
Relentless pressure from the top by Nurmagomedov. Nicely done. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
About 2 minutes here to go in round 3. Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back.
There it is, now he's running him out. He hasn't moved on the bottom, and now he's starting to swell after he takes another ground and pound strike. Armbar.
Ooh, looks like it might be locked in.
Once he gets you going, he's got so many ways to finish armbars.
Somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
So Rakhmonov's back to the side control now. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Rakhmonov's back in full mount. Final seconds of the round. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Rakhmonov. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Listen, that eye is really starting to swell shut now.
All right, heading back to the corner now after that round. And so Rakhmonov's eye is really looking pretty bad after those 5 minutes. We'll see what the cut man can do about it. But if he doesn't get the swelling to subside, that eye could swell shut. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to the 16th minute?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
He's out! Khabib Nurmagomedov! That has got to feel good!
Oh, my goodness.
Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 42 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world,